Well, it's Sunday morning, and like a lot of Sunday mornings, and like a lot of people, I'm preparing for the week, getting ready things for some clients. I want to talk a little bit about the importance of understanding if you plan on pleading guilty this week to a criminal charge, whether it be in Pennsylvania or New Jersey, the importance of understanding why you are pleading guilty and making sure that you review the case with your lawyer, and that means reviewing the discovery. And that word discovery is just thrown around a lot, and what it basically means is all the evidence in your case. If you haven't reviewed it, do not plead guilty. And I can't tell you how many people call our office, either in Pennsylvania or New Jersey, telling me that they pled guilty, they haven't been sentenced yet because of the COVID shutdown. Sentencing has been deferred, as it typically is in a lot of cases. Now with the shutdown, it's being deferred even further. Normally, in a case in a state like Pennsylvania, you have to be sentenced within 90 days of the plea. Now, that can be pushed back for a lot of different reasons, but basically, it isn't uncommon for sentences to be deferred because typically either the defense or the prosecution wants to prepare a sentencing memorandum, a sentencing argument. If the case involves a victim, typically there's an issue of scheduling that person to come in, or the family of that person to come in to make what's called a victim impact statement, which can be very powerful from a prosecutorial standpoint. So if you're pleading guilty, understand why you're pleading guilty. And remember that you should have reviewed everything with your lawyer, and that person should be a qualified criminal defense lawyer. Don't go to the attorney who did your will or your real estate transaction, or your bankruptcy lawyer, or your friend. Go to a lawyer who's been practicing criminal law for a few years, who should be familiar with the process and obviously has the ability to explain everything to you. Don't listen to the news, to ESPN. I can't tell you how many times I watch ESPN and these news reporters who are journalists, no question about it, but they're not lawyers for the most part. And they just spout off these legal terms, and it's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my life. And these people should just stay in their lane, not talk about law, and if they're going to discuss anything with regards to especially a criminal charge, bring an attorney in. You're reporters, you report on sports, the foul shots, the touchdowns, all that. Stay with that. You're not lawyers. Don't give that advice. It's just a bad idea. So just getting off track a little bit, remember, know why you're pleading guilty. Review the evidence. That includes any video recordings the prosecution may have. Go over with your lawyer. Understand the charges. Understand the elements of the offense. Understand why you're guilty, because the judge will go through what's called a colloquy with you, both in Pennsylvania and New Jersey. It will be a very extensive colloquy. It will be in writing. The judge will ask you if you signed those plea documents, if you understood them. And normally most people are going to say yes. And what I found from my experience, from people who have come to my office, both in Pennsylvania or New Jersey, wanting to take back that plea, most of the time they had no idea what they were doing. So if you have questions in Pennsylvania, 215-755-9000. In New Jersey, 856-793-7429. The website, GamboneLaw.com, a tremendous resource for you and your family. I encourage you to check out that website, a lot of information. So again, 215-755-9000 in Pennsylvania, 856-793-7429 in New Jersey. Most of our calls do come in over the weekend, and that's why we answer our calls 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I hope you're having a great Labor Day weekend and hopefully a nice day off tomorrow. Our firm, like always, will be available regardless of whether or not normally courts are in session. So just keep that in the back of your mind. I wish you all well, and I will talk to you all soon. Have a great Sunday morning.